Am I afraid to be alone? At a point, I was, right? I felt like I needed someone, and I am at the age, yes, I'm single. I'm at the age where all my friends are married, all of them are married, right? Most of them even have kids. At this point, like, I'm not afraid of being single, just because I feel like I've embraced it and I have other things to look forward to. Would I love to have a family, wife, and a kids? Definitely yes. But I don't want to force that thing, and where I compromise on my life partner or have my life partner compromise on her thing just because I need something or they need something. So, on a serious note, I'm not afraid to be single. I'm not afraid to do a life all by myself, because I think I can trick myself into looking forward to something. There's Matthew McConaughey, like the guy who I really love, his philosophies. He says a person needs three things in life, like something to look up to, something to look forward to, and someone to chase, right? And he says something to look up to is God, someone to chase is himself, being better every time, and something to look forward to is his family, like where he sees his kids growing up, their next stage of life, taking a next vacation with his wife. So I think that bit of my life I can trick into looking forward to something else. Yeah, sometimes does it get lonely being all by myself? Yeah, it does a lot of times. But again, you would you rather be alone than your own company? Of course, yes, I would rather be alone than your own company, and definitely not. I'm not afraid to be single. I'll be very happy being single and all by myself. Have good support system. My family, I have a huge family, and have a very small good friend circle, very very close ones. Most of them were my office peeps when I was there, and we all moved in different directions, but almost all of them are very very close. So yeah, I mean, I have good set of friends who could always be there for me, and in my loneliness. So I'm very happy.
Nothing. You just said I have good set of friends in my loneliness. That's
Yeah. When I'm going through lonely phases,
Mm.
and honestly, like, I've not felt lonely in a while. There's always something that I'm doing productive, some new ventures that I've taken up, and I love learning new things. So I've always been doing something new. So it's in fact, it's the other way around. I'm like, oh wow, like I get to spend some alone time without
Yeah.
doing anything. So I'm good. What about you?
No, of course not. Been there, done that. So I'm not like, I don't feel lonely or I don't have the pressure as well. I just think that if you're not afraid to be alone, you can find the best. I mean, you can just find the best partner for you, or you can have the best set of friends and all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have that thing, okay, I can never be alone, and if you have that pressure of just having someone around you, you probably would end up you know end up being with bad friends again, or just making some bad choices, I would say. So I feel one must learn how to be happy alone. Only then you can attract good energy.
Yeah. Yeah, I completely agree. If you put your happiness on someone else
Yeah.
as someone else's responsibility, I think in the long run it's going to be difficult. I
Yeah.
wouldn't say it's not going to work out. Sometimes it does. Who am I to say? But I feel it's going to be very difficult for one or the other person to keep it
Of course,
going forward.
if your happiness doesn't depend on someone else,
Correct.
right?